Thus far it's been quite difficult. The MEO Constellation obviously only has a certain number of landing stations around the planet. We're actually in discussions about putting in a gateway in our teleport in South Africa. Obviously you need the degrees of separation between the MEO footprint and the gateway antenna locations. So that's obviously quite a challenge from there. The other side of that is the backhaul and the gigabits of backhaul connectivity that are required to actually be put up onto those satellites for distribution. Around the LEO, I don't think anybody really has a clear understanding at this point around what's going to be required from a ground segment infrastructure perspective. I've had a few conversations, albeit at very early stages, around the co-location of teleports and antenna infrastructure. And we're talking quite a high number of antennas in quite a large physical footprint within the teleport, combined with obviously very high capacity backhaul links into there. That obviously provides a big challenge in terms of actually building those antennas and that infrastructure, how you physically place them and where they sit within the physical architecture of the satellite network. So it's going to be interesting and looking forward to be a part of it. I'm personally quite looking forward to LEO. I think it'll give us a high capacity, low latency capability in the satellite industry that today is hard to come by. I think really the two major players that have made a lot of noise and not really delivered anything at the moment being OneWeb and SpaceX. And conversely, Telesat have been very quiet about it, but actually have a bird in orbit and some very interesting test results on there. My personal feeling is that they'll be first to the market with a commercial product. I think that's going to surprise quite a few people, but I think it's going to be a real value add to our service. I think as a population, we're moving more towards the mobility and the connectivity anywhere. So I think LEO is going to be a game changer for us as an industry and to the world as a whole. No, I think actually the successful companies, as I've said in many conferences around the world, are those that actually take all of the technologies and leverage their service capabilities over the different architectures. Us as Liquid Telecom at the moment obviously are a hybrid operator, so we run LTE networks, we run fiber networks, we have obviously has a very strong satellite capability as well. And it's how you marry all of these technologies together as a service mechanism that I think are really going to prove to be the successful companies. So I think if you focus on one, it's very short-sighted, but I think I would also add to that the 5G capabilities that are going to be coming as well, and how LEO and even MEO Geo have got capability in providing 5G data handoff and backhaul as well. So I think it's exciting times for the whole telecommunications industry as a whole, but specifically for the satellite industry in the next 2 to 3 years.